are you giggling about? Are you texting another woman?
No, I'm texting the boys in the thread.
Oh, what are you guys talking about?
It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
No, I want to know. Tell me.
Why would you want to know what we're texting to each other?
Because I want to be involved.
Okay, fine. Never mind. I was talking to another woman, and I'm very sorry about it.
No, you're not. So you'd rather me think you're cheating than tell me what you guys are talking about?
I would rather do anything than tell you what me and these animals are talking about.
So interesting conversation, right? Would you agree that women tend to put their thoughts out there more than men?
No, I don't think so.
Like you don't, like women, like whatever they're thinking, they tend to say it more than men.
I think that, and I'm going to make a gross generalization. Okay, there are outliers. I feel like
It's cute.
that women talk to think and men think to talk.
That's exactly what I'm saying. What am I talking to a woman right now?
No,
Yeah, so they think out loud.
they think out loud.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay.
So women think out loud.
Yes.
And then they say it, and then if as they're thinking, if it changes, then they might change their thoughts and they think out loud some more. So you are following all these thoughts wherever they go, right?
Yeah.
Whereas a man thinks a lot before he puts the one thought out there.
Yes.
Correct?
I thought you were saying, like, I think that women and men equally will say what they're thinking
No.
to the right people, but like it's a finished thought for men and they're working on the thought for women.
Right.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of thinking, a lot of pondering on thought. So we've already kind of thought about a lot before we say it. And then, at times I think women can come back and say, well, I want to talk about it. It's like, no, I've already thought about it for I've been thinking about it for 4 days.
Yeah, exactly. And not said shit.
Right. So the other night, wife and I are talking and she's like, well, I let everything I am thinking, I let you know. I was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't do the same thing. It's like you let your thoughts go and I put a leash on my thoughts,
It's fair.
And she's like, well, I let all my thoughts go. Well, I was like, well, I have a cage around all my thoughts. And if any of them get out, I put them on a leash even, and then she says, well, but you should be okay with just putting your thoughts out there. I was like, no,
You don't want.
I said,
You don't want that.
if I said everything that went through this head up here, you'd fucking think I was a psycho.
You'd divorce me.
Yeah.
Like 100%. I can't
My
help
son
what
just
comes into
starts
my
laughing,
head.
and I was like, "There's some really abstract shit that goes through this dome." I was like, "That's why it needs to be regulated."
Why do you think that is?
That abstract stuff goes through.
Yeah. Like, why do you think it's just so like almost like a dream world?
I don't know. I pawn whether it's you could watch. My boy and I were watching that movie Midway.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good one, And so you start thinking about war. You start thinking about past and history and the way things were done. Like all this stuff. And like
Yeah.
how would I be at war? How would I? Like the thought process of them dive bombing these ships, like
Gangster.
all gangster.
Yeah.
And then what kind of person are you after that? Like knowing you did that and like survived, and you you fucking blew up. These aircraft carriers.
Thousands of people.
And everything's, thousands of shots
Yeah.
come at you. And then you make it and you go back to normal life. Like, what does a guy like that think? Like, those
Yeah.
are the guys that you want to sit down and talk to,
Oh yeah. Like last night, right? You were laying in bed, and I was like, "We're going to Europe soon. The place that we're going has like a increased terrorist threat level." And I was like, "All right, so how am I going to deal with with a suicide bomber?" Like,
Right?
And then so like
Totally
I'm like,
random, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm like, all right,
So if you just spit that thought out right then and there when you're with her, she'd be like,
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, what are you, why?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's my world.
Yeah, I'm like, if I jump on top of him, I'll definitely die. But I wonder if I wonder if that'll stop
Right?
other people from dying. And I'm like, that's kind of a cool way to go. Like, that's what I'm thinking about when I'm just laying there in bed. Do you really want to hear that shit?
Yeah, like, no.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
You don't want this.
You don't want
I don't want this. Thanks for tuning into The Standard Issue. Get exclusive content and support the show through our Patreon. You can find the link through the-standard.us. While you're there, check out our premium gear and links to our sponsors. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review. Till next time.